Well, another athlete who's made waves in global sport is China's own Shanshan Feng, who's reached the pinnacle of the golf world. Between November of 2017 and April 2018, she held the #1 spot in the women's world golf rankings. She's currently busy with winter training in Los Angeles, but the COVID-19 outbreak in China has her concern for her family in Guangzhou. To help, she's working with others to buy badly needed medical supplies to send to Wuhan. CGTN's Ediz Tiyansan recently spoke to her in LA and asked her how the virus outbreak has affected her life as a professional athlete.
It's still fine. I mean, it makes the winter a little longer, but also gives us more time to prepare for the season. So I don't think it's a bad thing. The only thing is just that, we miss our fans in Asia, and, we just have to wait till next year to see them.
And with everything that's going on in China right now, obviously the tragic news about the outbreak, I'm just curious, as an athlete, how are you coping with it, having the family and friends back there while you're trying to focus on your career? How are you dealing with it right now?
I know, actually, I mean, I was kind of lucky because I left China early enough. So I actually stopped in Korea for a couple of days, and then I came straight back to Los Angeles and, spent my winter here. But like a few days after I arrived, actually, and then I heard, a lot of flights got canceled. And then, a lot of Chinese, they couldn't go anywhere. They had to stay in China. I mean, they can't enter U.S. unless if, they have not been in China for 14 days, something like that. So it did change a lot of players' schedules. And plus, I mean, some tournaments got canceled. So, I mean, some of my friends, they were kind of worrying back home. But I told them, I said, you know what? I said, I'm 31 this year, and talking about, like, you guys are only maybe 20, 19. Your career is just starting, You don't need to worry about 1 or 2 tournaments. Just, if you have more time to think about, it's giving you more time to prepare for the season. So, just keep working hard and just play well. I mean, you don't need to worry about that.
And we also heard that you and many other Chinese players, public figures like yourself, they're doing a lot to help some of the people back there. How are you showing solidarity these days?
Well, I would say that it's, I was still in China when it started. I started to see people, wear masks like everywhere, and the masks got like sold out everywhere, not only in China, and we actually tried to help our friends, to buy some masks over here in U.S. and, they're all like sold out on internet, and it kind of make people look like it's really, really serious. I mean, it is serious, but as long as you get, the virus like controlled.
And it's very impressive that despite all that's going on, you still remain very focused and motivated at what you're doing. Can you finally tell us a little bit about the upcoming tournament and, what is your goal right now?
I mean, I have reached the world #1 before. Even though, I'm not #1 anymore, but I still think, my skills level is still up there, but I tried to make some changes because I wanted to keep playing and try to stay competitive. So I made some changes on my equipment, and then make some changes on my swings. So of course I'm not playing as consistent as before, but it's still a good sign that, I still won the tournament last year and almost won my second major last year. So it's going towards a good direction, and, this year is the year of Olympics. So my first goal is to try to make it into the team, to represent China, to go to the Olympics this year. And, if I can make it to the Olympics, I really hope that, like, for all of us, all of the Chinese people, Chinese team, if any of us can get a medal, of course, gold medal would be the best, but any medal would be good.
Well, in that case, I should say, 加油!
加油! 中国加油!